I'm not quite sure where to begin with this video, so this is as good as anything. But look, I've actually got a bit of my carpet back. Some of the garden tools have moved that way a little bit, and I've gained some space. I've actually been sorting out a lot of the junk. I mean, look, my recycling bag is just rammed full. That's going out tomorrow to be picked up on Wednesday. But in here, look, it's slightly more than 3 feet now. Yeah. Again, I've basically been sorting out the tools that came out of the shed in the night I acquired off Mum, sorting through those, putting them in boxes, getting rid of all the really garbage stuff. There was a lot of like random curtain, not the wire that hangs up mesh, which I'm never going to use. But I was able to rejig a couple of my trikes. I've got a couple of boxes there with some bike parts in that were just in random cardboard. And I've got a couple more extra boxes there. The only downside is where I've been doing the bulk of the work today is in here, because all of the tools have now moved into here for right now. So, as I say, this is all tools, all the way down. I did sort through a lot of the junk. I've ended up filling my wheelie bin again. It only just got emptied. But a lot of the utter like rubbish and stuff that you just can't recycle has to go in the bin. I don't like doing it. I do prefer to recycle, but some of the things you just can't, because it's either the wrong material or it's just, knackered. I mean, I've ended up like, oh, that's a bit of wood. I cleared all the old cardboard boxes that were up on the sofa. I got rid of those last week, and I've just refilled it again with other old cardboard boxes. But yes, it looks a lot different in here now. Looks a little more organised for the moment. I will eventually, once I've got some other stuff sorted, I will move slowly through this room. And then if we go to look at the shed, where the shed I want it to go, it's got a base now. It has got a base. So I outlined it in those edging slabs. And then I backfilled it ever so slightly, and I put like 3 inches of sand across it and packed it all down a little bit, and then dry mix of sand and cement across the top, and then put the slabs on it. Currently, I've got the patio chair on it because it is essentially a patio at the moment. But yes, I've been busy. I ended up doing that the morning before I went to the wedding reception the other day, and then that left me physically worn out, and then the wedding reception left me mentally and emotionally drained because my social battery is not great. But anyway, what's left to do out here for now before I chase up about the shed, I've got to backfill a little bit around the edge, rake off that mud off the grass there, and then I've got grass seed to put down as well. Once the green bin gets emptied tomorrow, that big pile of, not tomorrow, Wednesday, sorry, that big pile of rubbish there will go. Then I can crack back on doing the ramp. I've got the slabs for that. Still need to have a word with one of my neighbours because he's got some slabs I can scrounge for down there. But other than that, yes, work is continuing. I have a bit more space in the house. Again, once I've got this shed sorted, all of this will go. And then all the power tools will go out the conservatory. And then all the bikes can actually go out into the conservatory, and that'll just free up a lot more room. So I'll be able to get, because at the moment, like I say, I'm working over there where the bikes are. I'll be able to get at that section. That's the next bit to get off me bush tree. Oh no, grass plant. Look at this. It's everywhere. But yeah, then I'll be able to get at the back there, and I'll be able to sort through all that knot and recycle all the stuff and the cardboard and all the bits and pieces, and just generally tidy up in here. Because as I keep saying, if I can get the shed up, I can reclaim this area, or I can reclaim the dining room, and then I can put a proper carpet cleaner across here and get it looking spiffy again, like it was, whenever it was I did the carpet. There was a video about it. But yeah, so we're making progress. I've got a bit more floor space now. I've run out of floor space in that bedroom, and then I've somehow, between what's come out of the shed and what I got off my mum, I'll go out here because it's quite fun. That's a bucket of hammers. There's literally nothing but hammers. Well, there's one wooden mallet, but there's hammers, nothing but hammers in that bucket. And I've got a couple of hammers still in the house. So I've got a lump hammer over there that I'm using for outside. There's a hammer there. There's a hammer in the kitchen. I have tools everywhere, but for some reason I've ended up with about 18 hammers. So yeah, the plan at the moment is, well, I'm taking the rest of the day off, and then tomorrow I'm going to chase up the site owner about getting a shed put up. Hopefully I'll have that done. If I get the okay, I can get that done in the next few weeks. Then, as I say, I can reclaim that corner of the building, and then all this can be moved, and I can get over there and start sorting that. So there is a plan of sorts. Might not be a very good plan, but it is a plan nonetheless. But yeah, so we're slowly chugging through. And then once I'm in a good workable space, that's when I'll start working on this sort of thing. You know, but at the moment it's in the way a little bit, and it's not so much in the way because, well, this is where it's had to end up for right now. You know, I mean, these will go out in the conservatory out the way once I get a bit of tidying up done, and that frees up more carpet space, which means I can sort through all that junk, and then yeah, it's a whole process. I've got to sort some crap out in order to make room for more crap, in order to be able to get at the rest of the crap, in order to sort the crap out, in order to be able to put the crap back. It's a whole thing. Oh, and I also got the bike back. Got the motorbike back finally. I'm slowly working through a couple of the parts, like that, for example. That's the rear brake assembly and peg and stuff. So, you know, and then I'm working on the other side, but I keep dropping it. I paint it up and then I drop it on the floor like a complete buffoon. And at the moment, the weather's just not good enough for paintwork. So yeah, we're getting there slowly. Progress has been made. Significant progress has been made, especially outside. But as I say, I just got to get the okay for the shed, and then that clears the decks a little bit more and makes my life so much easier. But I'll chase that up tomorrow now because I believe the warden's gone out for the day. So yeah, progress is, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's slow work, but that's more because of circumstance than anything. I mean, I am chugging through getting the work done, but at the same time, it's like I've got to wait for the bin to be emptied. I've got to wait for the tip to be open. I've got to wait for the warden to be available. I've got to wait for the okay. Yeah, you know, it's a whole thing. Got to wait for the weather to be right. Stuff like that. So, yeah, I am, you know, I'm finding, it's like today because of the weather bad, I was like, we'll sort out inside a little bit. Make life easier. They're putting stuff in these plastic tubs. They can be stacked. It makes life easier. Ultimately, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be keeping will be going in plastic tubs like these. I will probably end up getting more, just because they're, so, you know, especially these small ones, they're nice and easy to move as long as you don't put too much weight. If you put too much weight in, the bottom will just fall out. But they're nice and easy to move. You can stack them up, you know, maybe 8, 10 high or whatever, however you want. And it just makes life a little bit easier. And then, yeah, they do all the different sizes for all the different things. So, yeah, we're getting there slowly. So, yeah, just stay tuned if you like seeing the progress. I mean, look at this. Carpet. Actual carpet, not just a narrow band of carpet. You know. Yes, admittedly, I've lost a lot of room in the other bedroom, but we'll get there. But yeah, anyway. Enough wittering. That'll do. You take care. I'll see you soon.